Imagine arriving at the airport super excited for your dream vacation and then discovering your plane has already taken off without you.
Oh, no, don't remind me. That actually happened to me a few years ago, Maya, and it was a complete disaster.
Really? A total nightmare. But don't worry, everyone, because today we're talking about missing a flight and the exact English phrases you need to handle that stressful situation like a pro.
That's right. By the end of this video, you'll know how to talk to airport staff, ask for help, and stay calm, even when everything goes wrong.
So, Max, take us back to that day. How did this disaster start?
Well, I was heading to a friend's wedding in Chicago. I woke up on time, packed my bags, and got into a taxi. Everything was going perfectly.
Okay, sounds like a normal start. What could possibly go wrong?
Traffic. The highway was completely blocked. A ride that usually takes 30 minutes took almost 2 hours.
Oh no, you must have been panicking in the back of that cab.
Absolutely. I kept checking my watch every 2 minutes. By the time I finally arrived at the airport, I only had 45 minutes before departure.
Wow, 45 minutes? That is cutting it way too close. Did you still have to check your bags?
Yes, I ran inside, dragged my heavy suitcase to the check-in desk, and saw the longest line I have ever seen in my life.
Oh, you're kidding. What happened next?
I stood in line, sweating and checking the flight monitor. When I finally reached the front, the agent looked at my ticket, shook her head, and said, "Sir, check-in for this flight closed 5 minutes ago."
That's terrible. So you couldn't check your bag?
Nope. She told me I had to take my bag directly through security if I wanted to try to make the gate, so I grabbed my bag and literally sprinted toward security.
Ugh, running through an airport is the worst. Did you make it through security quickly?
Not at all. Naturally, security chose that exact moment to inspect my backpack. The guard took his time opening every single pocket.
Oh no, I would be crying at that point.
I was close. Finally, he let me go. I grabbed my shoes, sprinted all the way to gate 24, out of breath, and guess what I saw?
What? Was the door still open?
The gate was completely empty. The agent looked at me and said, "Sorry, sir, the doors are locked. The plane is backing away right now." I looked out the window and there was my plane, moving onto the runway without me.
Wow, that sinking feeling in your stomach is terrible. So what did you do? Did you just go home?
I couldn't. I had to get to that wedding. So I walked over to the airline customer service desk to ask for help.
That was smart. And this is where learning the right English phrases really saves the day. Let's listen to how Max talked to the airline agent.
"Hi, excuse me, I just missed my flight to Chicago because of security delays. Is there any way I can get on the next available flight?"
Let me see what I can do for you, sir. We have another flight leaving in 3 hours, but it's fully booked. I can put you on the standby list or book you on tomorrow morning's flight.
Could you please put me on standby for the later flight today? And how much is the change fee?
Since you arrived at the airport before departure, the rebooking fee is reduced. Let me get you a new boarding pass for the standby list.
And guess what, Maya? Someone didn't show up for that evening flight, so I got a seat. I made it to the wedding just in time.
Ah, what a relief! I'm so glad it worked out in the end.
Speaking of airports, earlier we used 5 really important words and phrases. Let's break them down for everyone.
The first phrase is boarding pass.
A boarding pass is the official document or digital ticket on your phone that lets you board the airplane.
Example sentence, please have your passport and boarding pass ready at the gate.
Earlier, we also used the word departure.
Departure means leaving a place, especially when starting a journey on a plane, train, or bus.
Example sentence, our scheduled departure time is 4 p.m.
Next, we mentioned the standby list.
The standby list is a list of passengers who do not have a guaranteed seat, but are waiting to see if any seats become available at the last minute.
Example sentence, the flight was full, but I got a seat because I was on standby.
Another useful term we used was rebooking fee.
A rebooking fee is the extra money you pay to change your ticket to a different time or date.
Example sentence: the airline waived the rebooking fee because of the weather delay.
Finally, we used the phrase carry-on bag.
A carry-on bag is a small suitcase or bag that you are allowed to take with you inside the airplane cabin.
Example sentence: make sure your carry-on bag fits under the seat in front of you.
Now, let's look at 3 common sentences that English learners often use and upgrade them into natural, casual American English.
1. Flight status. Learner: I lost my airplane. Natural: I missed my flight.
2. Asking for options. Learner: can you change my ticket to another time? Natural: is there any way I can get on the next flight?
3. Flight availability. Learner: the airplane has no empty chairs. Natural: the flight is fully booked.
Now let's put everything together. Let's do a quick role play using today's vocabulary so you can practice hearing it in a real conversation.
I'll be the airline customer service agent, and Max will be the stressed passenger.
Hi there. I'm so sorry, but I just missed my connection. My first flight was delayed.
I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry, let me check the system. Do you have your original boarding pass?
Yes, right here. Is there any chance I can get on a flight today?
Well, the 5 p.m. departure is fully booked, but I can put you on the standby list for the 8 p.m. flight.
That would be amazing. Will I have to pay a rebooking fee?
Since the delay was our fault, there is no fee. You can keep your carry-on bag with you and wait by gate 12.
That makes sense. Thank you so much for your help.
Great job! Now, before we go, here are 3 quick real-world tips if you ever find yourself in this situation.
Arrive early. Always arrive at least 2 hours before domestic flights and 3 hours before international flights.
Download the airline app. If you miss a flight, you can often rebook yourself instantly in the app instead of waiting in a long line at the desk.
Be polite. Airline agents deal with angry people all day. If you are friendly and calm, they are much more likely to help you for free.
Now, we want to hear from you. Have you ever missed a flight or a train? What happened? Tell us your story in the comments below using today's vocabulary.
If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who is learning English.
Thanks for watching. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
Safe travels, everyone. Bye.